Are you guys hyped for the anime adaptation of the Naruto Gaiden arc in this week's episode of Boruto, Naruto Next Generations? Well, prepare to get disappointed because here's an episode that's dedicated entirely to Denki and Iwabe. If I could give my personal thoughts on this episode in like 5 words, it would be like, not a fuck was given. Don't get me wrong, this episode was not completely unwatchable. Hell, we got to see the return of Rock Lee, and basically this scene just reinforces that Rock Lee is definitely turned into Might Guy, and they still want to seem to keep Metal Lee's mother a complete mystery. Is it 1010? Is it not? What's the deal with this shit? Inquiring minds want to know. But this episode right here was all about Denki and Iwabe as they prepare to go over this test which could potentially fail both of them. And they have to rely on each other's special abilities in order to pass. Basically, this episode right here is just a reinforcement of their two personalities, with Denki being very book smart, but not exactly street smart, not exactly the type of guy you want to take with you to a bar fight. And then there's Iwabe, who loves beating the shit out of people. So in many ways, they kind of complement each other, and they're able to coach each other and learn a little bit about the power of friendship in this week's episode. And guys, I'm just not gonna lie, I just found myself not giving a shit about any of this. It's not too often that I see an episode that to me bores me to the point where I just don't care, but that's honestly just my feelings about this episode. I just don't care. There are some pretty great moments which highlight the fact that Denki and Iwabe are going to be great heroes in the series, like at the very end when they actually skip out on their test to go into this burning building and they get to save all of these people. And by the way, yes, there are firemen ninja, and I want to see more of these guys. I would have rather the episode actually be dedicated to them, if only for the fact that there are firemen ninja. Just saying that out loud is really awesome. But Iwabe and Denki end up saving this family and these kids, and it's funny because we get to see Denki wearing the Rock Lee suit, which is supposed to pump him up and give him the power of youth, but basically is just more of the same. The scene, of course, is supposed to illustrate how much these characters have learned, with Denki being a little more physical and Iwabe using his brain just a little bit more to activate the sprinklers, which managed to take out this ridiculous fire. It's just two characters working together. It's obvious they're going to be on the same team, and bada bing, bada boom, that's basically it. The rest of the episode is just a lot of training sequences and goofy moments of watching our characters eat spicy hamburgers. So, what's the rundown on this week's episode? Don't care about this one right here. This to me is totally a throwaway type of episode. It's the one that I'll probably never watch again, and it's not to say that Iwabe and Denki are bad characters. I just think this episode wasn't exactly the perfect vehicle for them because it was just more of their personality and not much changing aside from just a little bit. The whole point of this episode, again, is to show that working with other people and utilizing their strengths to make things better. It's power friendship shit. It's really all it is. I'm just over it at this point. I have not much more to say about this episode, and I apologize if I'm coming across like I just don't care about this review, but it's true. I remember watching this episode and I was like, huh, okay, that was an episode. When are we getting to the Naruto Gaiden? Because they show us all that cool animation in the ending of the episode, just as they did in the previous one. And it looks awesome, and it looks more interesting, and hopefully it'll focus a little bit more on Sarada in the next episode. Maybe they're going to build up into the Naruto Gaiden arc just a little bit more, because as much as I like the new characters in the series, Iwabe, Denki, they're cool and everything, blah, 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 I want to still learn more about the new characters. They are the showcase after all, and Sarada Uchiha has barely even been in the show at all. She's had a few key moments and a few funny moments with Boruto, but I think it's finally time for her to shine and to prove what she is as a character and to differentiate herself a little bit from Sakura and, of course, Sasuke. She has giant looming shadows over her with 2 characters, and she has a lot to live up to, and I'm excited to see what the anime is going to do for her as the series goes on. As it stands, that's my thoughts on this episode. Me personally, I'm giving it like a 2 out of 5, but that's just because I was bored. I got a few chuckles out of the Rock Lee scenes and with Denki doing some training and Boruto and the spicy burger and everything, but for the most part, I just didn't like this episode. I can't lie about it, guys. I don't love every episode of the series, and I'm not saying that episodes that don't have action are bad. There are some great story-centric episodes of the Naruto and Boruto series. I've made many reviews of them, but this one right here, I don't know. It just came across as meh So 2 out of 5 from me personally. I think most people would consider this a 3 out of 5 episode, unless you just absolutely love these characters. And if you do, please tell me why in the comments section below. I didn't like this one. Maybe you did like it. Maybe you could tell me why in the comments section and what you hope to see from the next big arc of the series. Thank you guys for watching this review. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Boruto reviews for both the anime and the manga version. Like I said, make sure to leave me a comment telling me what you thought about the episode. And of course, if you like this video, get out your nearest shuriken and throw it right towards that like button. Helps us out a lot. Hit the thumbs. I'll see you guys next time. And as always, stay down, baby.